What a nice boat.
I just stood there on the swim platform and I just rocked the boat back forth and he started giggling.
Smiling.
Sunny, zero wind, and it's perfect conditions for relaunch. Woohoo!
And we are floating and we're moving, and look at that, I'm driving the boat again. Near minutes? Yeah, listen to that. You heard it. It's firing up, the machine's coming over, so I gotta get off the boat. I think that we're in the water, we're floating, and these puppies are purring away. Love it. And Anchor Girl's doing all the work.
Again.
Well, the spring weather is definitely starting to show up around here, but we're still a few weeks away from our spring launch. But I still wanted to give you guys some inspiration, so I put together this compilation of the top most memorable spring launches from our boating past. Check it out and let me know what you think.
Well, there's still ice on the river, but Boogaboo is floating again for 2007. We're floating April 10th, 2007. Back in the water. Woohoo! For another year. Despite the ice. And in spite of the ice.
May I present to you the very first official day of the 2010 boating season. That's right, my friends. We are in the water, most of. And today is Tuesday, April the 20th, 2010. And yeah, just all the way up there from Mr. Parker and all the way down, we are floating again. And as I just wrote in my logbook, if today's weather is any indication, it's going to be a beautiful year. As I've been predicting all winter long. Well, how can it not be beautiful? Got a nice shiny boat. It's back in the water floating. And Friday should be the first day back enjoying the being on the boat, spending the weekend. Hoo-ha. Here's to a great, great season, folks. I'm looking forward to it. Yes, it's windy again, so I'm going to try and get this without getting too much wind noise. It's Thursday, April 25th, I believe. And with any luck, that thing behind me is going to be going in the water tomorrow. We get it all ready. It's the sides are polished, waxed. I even did that little rolly over part that leads up to the deck, which is the first time I've been able to do it in the 3 years that we've had the boat, so I'm happy with that. And the water system's on, no leaks, it's all flushed through. Engine compartment's all nice and clean. We're good to go. So the only thing that might hold us up is the boat in front of us, because that guy is not quite ready to go in, but hopefully the marina staff can put some pressure on him to get him to give the okie dokie to put it in the water. So hopefully that happens tomorrow. This will be the latest that the boat goes in for us ever, for any of our boats in almost 15 years of boating. And it's supposed to be a great weekend. It's supposed to be hot and sunny. When I say hot, I mean like 60s, 70s Fahrenheit, up into the 20 Celsius. So it'd be awesome. Believe it or not, we still had snow flurries yesterday. Incredible. And it's a dark, cool day. Obviously, I'm bundled up here, all layered. But this should be the last day, and that thing, with any luck, will be floating tomorrow, Friday, which would be really awesome.
Surprised you didn't do a bottom paint to it.
No.
The water line.
Yeah. Well, that's just crap on the side that I never washed off. So there's lots of bottom paint under that. Smiling. You're on video. You can wave too. Here we are, 27th of April, the latest launch ever for any of our boats. And Saturday morning, the guys were good enough to come in, volunteer to help out and get us in the water. We had a boat that was in front of us that was in the way, and there was a bit of a kerfluffle with the owner and the marina. So they came in this morning, got it out of the way, bright and early, and now we are going in just before 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. And they're just setting it up onto the travel lift. We'll be floating in 10 minutes. Anchor girl is patiently waiting, watching her boat go in. Awesome. Okay, here we are in the water. We're moving. It's just after a couple minutes after 10 a.m. and we are floating and we're moving, and look at that, I'm driving the boat again. Just like old times.
And of course, you with the camera then.
And Anchor Girl's doing all the work.
Again,
Here.
as usual.
Just drop that. We're gonna break that first.
To start spaghetti.
Okay, folks, here we are anticipating the last few minutes on land for the 2014 season as the travel lift is parked. Boom, right there, ready to go. There was a sailboat that had to go in before us today. It's getting on, what time is it, 3 o'clock? Just after 3:30?
4.
4 o'clock, wow, on Saturday afternoon, and we are just about to be splashed. Buddy has gone to get some fuel, and here he comes back with gasoline for the travel lift. He's going to top that up and run that machine over here and splash us in the water. Now today is very, very windy, and it's coming right out of the due west, which is straight the channel that comes here. Now this boat always goes in ass first. That's just the way it works with the travel lift and everything. So I don't want to screw around in the narrow channel and try to back this boat up with no bow thruster and try to swing it around. So what we're going to do?
Had a hard time.
Yeah, the sailboat they just launched actually hit the dock going out, and his mast hit the roof of the covered slips
And his
twice.
back. See, they're looking at their swim platform.
Oh.
And he might have hit it.
Yeah, the big carve over there. Anyways, we'll look at that later, but it was real quick to wrap up. We're going in the water, so we will be wet, we'll be splashed. Mere minutes. Yeah, listen to that. You heard it. It's firing up. The machine's coming over, so I got to get off the boat. And we're going to stay in the launch ramp slip for the night. Wind's supposed to die down overnight, so tomorrow morning we'll more easily I'll be able to back out and spin the boat around and head over to our slip. I don't care. We'll be in the water. We have shore power. We have water. Everything should be good to go. So let's watch the boat get launched. Woohoo! Launching the boat, the boat's going in the water right now.
And they got to get a certain equipment. They broke the equipment they used to
Pull the bearing.
pull it. They got to get that.
Somebody said, "What are you doing next?" Going home. No water
I
for
have lime so you can have your beer.
just one
Borg
though.
is gonna stay the night. Gonna come
Wayne, I
along.
thought you were retired from this action.
No, I'm just some extra eyes. That's
All right, sure.
You don't really need. Al knows where he's going. See, I was going to have to drive on anyway, so he laughed at me, made fun of me.
Well, after the longest 6 months in my living history, we are finally in the water. It is the 10th of May today, and 10th of May 2014, and we are finally in the water. Now, I hope the camera isn't picking this up, but it's the wind noise at least, but it's been super windy all day, very gusty, 50 kilometer, 30 mile an hour gusts, and we've been watching boats coming to and from the launch ramp here, the small launch ramp, all day, and fighting and struggling. And so I wasn't about to take Boogaboo and back it up this narrow channel in the wind and try to spin the thing around with no thrusters and take a chance. So we are staying for the first time ever. We're spending the night in a launch ramp. Basically, that's where they take all the boats out, put all the boats in, as you've seen before, with the travel lift. So we are there for the night. It's Saturday afternoon. No boats are coming and going tomorrow, so the winds are supposed to die down overnight and into the morning. So tomorrow morning we will move over to our permanent slip, our customary slip here in the marina, and in the meantime we are guests of the launch ramp slip. But it's okay, we have shore power, and I'm just flushing the water system, trying to get the residue antifreeze smell out of it. So we're flushing that through. So I turned the water tank on. The boat is pretty clean now. Anchor Girl has been all over. We've been vacuuming, wiping down. She's redid the bed. We got the carpets in place, the table, so that makes her happy. And I know I saw her slicing a lime and putting into my glass, so that means it's past 5 o'clock here. So it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I'm gonna go enjoy the first Corona of the 2014 season aboard Boogaboo. Spaghetti. Okay, now I'm just gonna wrap this up the best way I know how. Anchor Girl just brought us up our beautiful spaghetti dinner, gluten-free, and this will be our first meal on board the boat for 2014, as well as this is my first ice cold Corona beer with a lime for 2014. Where are you gonna be, my honey?
Where
Sit
am I
back
gonna
there.
be? Back here.
Okay, so here's to the 2014 boating season. And like I told you downstairs, welcome to our new home. To our new home. Thanks for following, as always. Cheers. Well, I'm looking forward to looking at water beyond the bow of Boogaboo in very short order. Hopefully as quickly as next weekend. So hoo-ha to that. Boats get nice and clean. Anchor Girl has done a spectacular job cleaning up in here. And I've done a marginally good job with the polishing. So hopefully in another week we will be floating on them there waters right there.
You want to drive the truck over there then?
I just mentioned to him that it wouldn't be high enough because of the overhang.
Well, if Howie's went in, it shouldn't be
Yeah,
a
but
problem.
his isn't as high as ours.
It's got a bridge anyways.
Not like ours.
You don't think?
Well, as you can see, Boogaboo's on the trailer. Now, normally they take it by trailer from our land station, shall we say, over to the travel lift, which is behind me over there. But this year, for the first time ever, they're going to try and launch us at the actual launch ramp, just drive it down the ramp. So we'll see how that works and how well the Boogaboo fares. So let's follow along, shall we? Well, she's very tight coming around that corner with that tree. Got to get a couple more vehicles out of the way and he should be all right. Right, honey? Exciting day? Exciting day? It's always a good day when the boat goes in the water. It's the best. What a nice boat. Getting wet. Okay, so here we are. Hoo-hoo, we're in the water. We have success. Clearly got by that structure up there with no problem. That was my only concern. Well, and that of Anchor Girl as well, because the launch ramp is right there. And as you can see, that balcony sticks out quite a ways. And we thought maybe it would be a little tight for the canvas on the fly bridge of Boogaboo. And today is the 6th of May 2015. So still a relatively late launch for our boats anyways, but a lot earlier than last year. Last year we were in the water May 12th, I believe it was. So we're nearly a full week ahead of the game and ahead of the long weekend, because the Victoria Day long weekend, which is Memorial Day in the States, is not this coming weekend but the weekend after. So we'll be here for the long weekend. We're going to be here tonight and probably maybe not tomorrow night, but from then on. What am I talking about? Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday, which is the new Friday. Yeah, duh. So yeah, we'll be here tomorrow, and then from henceforth, hoo-ha, we will be calling Boogaboo home again for the season, which is super fantastic. We have a glorious day. It is warm, as you can see, t-shirt weather, just a light breeze, just enough to make it comfortable and air the boat out. And so I'm happy. I'm smiling. We are in the water. Hoo freaking ha.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4 more boats to go. So we should be in tomorrow. Who flippity flaw. It was this what I was just showing you, or talking to you about the what I polished here, like this back corner and the other one. We're in really tough looking shape. So I'm happy I was able to get that much done. Cleaned up nicely. It's nice and shiny, but of course only up to the rub rail, because I can't reach comfortably farther than that, or farther than that, because with the turn of the bow. Ooh. Well, should be launched tomorrow in that water and over to that slip by the weekend. Hoo-hoo. So yeah, water's on. Hoo-ha. So that means we can bring the boat over here and spend the first weekend on the boat. Not the whole weekend, we got to go visit our kids on Sunday, but we don't have to, but we choose to. So we will be on the boat for this weekend, which is going to be so nice. Man, oh man. You know that feeling to feel the boat on the water floating? Helped our neighbor in here 2 weeks ago. He got launched early because he was on land anyways, whatever. He got in a lot before, earlier than us, obviously. And so once we had the boat secured, I said, I'm jumping on board. He's like, go ahead. And I just stood there on the swim platform and I just rocked the boat back and forth. And he started giggling. And I said, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. He goes, oh, it's so nice to feel the boat floating again, isn't it? Yeah. So I will be enjoying that sensation tomorrow, my friends, and I will show you what it's like. So until then, looking forward to your comments. Hoo-ha, boating season starts tomorrow.
You can join me.
Well, good morning, and it is a gorgeous, gorgeous morning here on the boat, as it is sunny, zero wind, and it's perfect conditions for relaunch. Woohoo! Yeah, so today, this is the day that the boat's going back in the water for the first time in 2020. I'm here early. We're supposed to be launching around 8:30. It's about 7:30 on a Friday morning, which is a good thing. And I just got here a little bit earlier because I have to still put on the dock lines and the fenders and just make sure everything's ready to go, which it pretty much is ready to go. So once that happens and we get splashed, I'm not quite sure if we're going to head right over to our slip or we're just going to stay in one of these local slips, just because I'm not sure if the water is on yet on our row. So if not, we're just going to come here. We'll stay right here, right over there for a couple hours, just so I can flush out the water system and fill the fresh water and wash the boat before we take it over to our slip. So I'll show you how that goes. Well, my friends, that was a long and productive day. We went in the water right around 9 o'clock, and as I predicted this morning, as I thought this morning, we might not get to our slip, and we haven't got to our slip. It's around 4 o'clock right now, and we're still in our temporary slip, our slip for today and for tonight, because I'm not moving. It has been a productive day. We've done a lot. Got the whole boat cleaned up. It's amazing after all that time, especially under shrink wrap, how dirty the boat gets over the off season. I mean, not really bad, but it needed a good clean. So it is clean, good to go. Flushed out the water tank about 3 or 4 times. Everything's running, everything's working. Got the air conditioner heat running, no problems. But anyways, very happy to be in the water. It is a spectacular day. It's like a summer day, and today is the 20, did I say it earlier? 22nd of May, I think it is. And it is so hot. It is so summer-like that I think that yes, I think right. I think it's time to celebrate the start of the season with one of these, a cold one. Did some washing outside too, so the boat is looking good. It's not 100%, but it's good for today. The water is supposed to be on at our slip today or tomorrow, so we're going to take the boat over tomorrow probably in the morning, and get tied up there. But right now my back is sore. Anchor girl's back is sore from all the climbing around in the cabin cleaning that. So she's just ordering dinner from a local restaurant, and so that should be ready for pickup in about 45 minutes. So we're just going to chill here for tonight. So I want to thank you guys for following along. I want to welcome you to the start of the season. I should have had that beer open already, right? This is poor preparation on my part. Oh my god, Anchor Girl didn't even have an opener up for me. Anyways, I'll take care of that in a second. So here's to 2020 boating season. Don't know what's going to entail, but we're here, we're on the water, we're floating, and that's a good thing. Yeah. So, from a floating boogaboo, cheers. Okay, getting very exciting. Trailer guy just showed up, and he's going to do our 2 neighbors first and then us. So we should be in shortly. Very exciting. Got the GoPro set up facing forward, and yeah, all good.
the water. We're floating and these puppies are purring away. Love it. Man, oh man. Gorgeous friggin' day. Yeah. I just have to put my sunglasses on. It's so bright. Like I say, it's a summer-like day. And if you guys noticed, I had those things in neutral. I almost forgot to turn the switches on at the keys. And luckily, Robbie, fellow Sea Ray owner, neighbor of ours who went in today as well, he says, don't forget to turn your keys on, which I did. So I remembered, made sure it was in neutral, and you heard it fired right up, both engines, 100% fired right up instantly. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love it. Now, I think I'm just going to close out this video here because, yeah, we're going to start putting stuff away and cleaning the boat, and boating season has started. Looking forward to your comments. Hoo-ha. Cheers.